What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Still There. Currently, we're out of power, being that in the last episodes, we just got hit by apparently a bunch of rockets or warheads. We saw them, all the little signals here in this screen, and then everything went black, and now we're out of power across all systems. So we gotta find a way to restore power to the station here. On the last episode, I found the key. Or I found the last key to complete this set of keys here, and I need to figure out some way of activating this machine, I think, or the power back to the control, or to the station itself. I mean, so let me just see what this says. I forgot to turn on the control panel's power line switches. PQC2, so like these ones, I forgot to turn on. The main circuit breaker tripped because the control power panel has no power. Okay, so we need to restore power to the control panel. Do we just activate or deactivate all of this? Seems like everything's turned on now, but there's two missing here. No, that doesn't work. Like these two snapped back. Do you see? Okay. Anywho, let's consult the manual. Oh, here we go. Right, this is the energy subsystem. This is what we want to check out. So the Bento's cabin is subdivided into 5 rooms. Each room is powered via an energy line, except the control panel room, which has an additional auxiliary energy line. Okay, so there's an extra power line to control the panel, okay, which is R4 and R5. This diagram has something to do with it. The switches denoted S1 to S5 control the flow of power from the energy accumulators through the individual energy lines. Each switch is configured using a key on the energy box. Okay. And I have 3 states, A, B, and C. And then this plutonium core through the subsystems. What's this A systems here? Down to the switches, and then to the appropriate rooms. This is the power line supply. The power supply diagram. It shows what room lines can be reached by each power accumulator. Okay, the A's are the accumulators. I'm not sure, because we powered down all the accumulators, or we overvolted, oversupplied energy. I'm not sure what's the correct denomination. The accumulators last episode, would they still work? Anywho. Alright, so let's see here. We need to activate power to control panel, so we need to activate R4 and R5 here respectively. And to do so, we have to switch a combination of switch. Okay. So S2 needs to be engaged in the C state, so it connects here, I guess. Okay, let's S2. Get that on C. S3 needs to be B and C. Wait, what? Let's just put it in the B state. See what happens. B. Okay. Then S4 in the B state. Oops. Hold up. S4 B. You see all these lights appearing in R4. We need R4 and R5 all illuminated, I think. This goes to R6, doesn't matter. And S5 needs to... let's see. A weird diagram. A state connects to R4. B state connects directly to R5. I'm not sure... C? No, can't be C. B? Oh, here we go. Now I need to activate all of them switches? I think. Wait, what? So A3 and 4A. So these are the accumulators, right? I mean, got A4. Not sure if S1 they got anything to do with this, but or shall I just leave that in S1? Does this come on? No, it doesn't. Not really seeing what's the point here. Let me see. Is this light come on? No. Or if I connect X2, that light's come on now. Okay, so R3 we need to connect all of these. Let's put S1 in C. Does it need S3 in A? 3 in A and S2 in B. So does that turn on? Yeah, that turns on. Okay. Okay, so at the moment I think I only need power to these two, and then we'll try and activate it. I think. Let's just try it. So S2 goes back into C. S3 goes into B. Okay, so they're now activated, I think. We didn't touch... Yeah, we didn't touch S4 or 5, so they are dandy. Or... I'm not sure if you only need like one of these connections to turn it on, or do we need all of them? No? Maybe just one. So this would work for here, and... no, wait. This is so confusing. Okay, I'm just gonna try it like this. The main circuit breaker tripped because there's no power supply to the control panel. Isn't stable. Oh. Okay, so that's not very good. It needs to be stable. See? Comes on and off. Oh, okay, that's what he meant. Alright. So let's try and stabilize R4 and 5. Shall we? Maybe I'm putting too much strain on them. Let me try and relieve some of the power. Something, I don't know. Okay. Like this, for example? Is that too much power? Not enough? Who knows? Turn on all of these off. Seems like it's stable now. Oh my god, that was it. Oh, what the fuck, dude? The electricity is restored. Seems like the Bento rebooted in some kind of safe mode. Supervisor mail? What the hell is that? Man, that took me, let me see, 20 minutes to figure out. It was only these two lights that I needed. I was feeling all the lights here. Oh my god, I just, goddamn puzzles. Anyways, looks like Gorky's asleep. What's this supervisor mail? Gorky had a secret correspondence with Brain Co. Is this why he was so worried before I turned him off? Right. Oh my god, there is a lot of it. Let me check. So let's start with the first one. The instructor and Henry V are on board and are settling in while operator 8897 CTR is en route. The instructor looks a little weird, but I'm sure that if the Great Brain Co-mother chose him, there must be a good reason. Gorky out. So vibrations. I don't want to sound judgmental, but the instructor might be a little too fixated on his vibrator, which he calls Rasputin the Great or sometimes Roy Bangi. And he often asks me to speak dirty to him. It makes me a little uncomfortable. Gorky away. Oh, that's so cool. He's writing these little emails behind everyone's back. Operator 8897 arrived. Operator Karl Hamba is now on board. As planned, the instructor is posing as the previous operator of the Bento. Gorky, bye. Instructor left. I'm kind of relieved that the constant trolling is going to stop. At least I learned something. Gorky cheers. So this is the time... I forgot his name. The previous instructor leaves. Man, what was his name? Anyways, daily routine system fully functional. Fucking spam bots? Wait. Operator 8897 CTR is repeating the daily routine as per instructions, with only a 3% divergence factor. He shows skepticism about the daily injections, but no desire to oppose them, perfectly within parameters. Personal note, in spite of the operator's introversion, I realize that he thinks being here is good for him. That's what I call a complete denial, am I right? Gorky deep. That fucking spam bots. Sending reports about the Bento is one thing, but this stuff is personal. I mean, it's just... I mean, it would be reasonable that the AI would keep an eye on us as well. Not only the system's functions, but its caretaker as well, wouldn't it? I mean, it's perfectly reasonable, at least for me. I mean, it's a bit intrusion of personal space, but that's his job, right? He has to monitor everything on the spacecraft, including its passengers. Anomaly detected. The quantum fibrillae detected a time displacement anomaly of 20 milliseconds. No discernible effect on operator 8897 CTR and Henry 5th. I sent you all the detailed data via the usual route. Gorky whoosh. Wait, Brenko knew there was an anomaly in this area? I should have known that, motherfuckers. Gorky mentioned something, but I didn't think that. God damn it. I'm just a guinea pig here. Wait, do they know about this? Wait. I got a feeling this is all gonna turn on its head again. Chit chats. Operator 8897 is warming to me by showing a high degree of sarcasm, which I rather like and I'm trying to adapt to. Gorky yo. Anomaly number 2. 54 milliseconds time displacement. Carl's sleep was rather restless, but that is probably a coincidence. No visible effect on Henry 5th. Gorky best. Who is Henry 5th? Is that a Tuatara? Is that the iguana? Chessmate. Carl plays chess with me often and never wins. He complains but he's not a sore loser. Quite the contrary. Maybe he's too much of a good loser. Gorky, sashay away. Yeah, I'm terrible at chess. We get that. No anomalies. Anomaly? I was expecting an anomaly number 3 to happen a while ago, but repetitions appear to be unpredictable. Is this an anomaly about the anomaly? Or is it normal for an anomaly to be anomalous? I'm not making any sense. Sorry. Gorky gone. Okay, placebo. I did as you suggested and told Carl that the new vials you sent would fix his sleeping problems, even if we know the vials are exactly the same. Wink wink. The placebo effect worked, and he's been sleeping better for 4 days. Maybe next time I could tell him that the vials will fix his depression. It would be a fun experiment. Gorky winks. I mean, placebos are a known course of treatment, I guess, in some areas of medicine. Anyways, each time I tell Carl to do something, even if sometimes he objects, mostly for sarcasm's sake, he always does it. I understand now why you chose him. His history of loss and repression made him particularly submissive. Gorky Ooh, normally 3. Finally, the quantum fibrillae detected a considerable time displacement anomaly of 765 milliseconds. Apparently, it affected Carl and he lost track of time for 1 whole hour. He just stared at the picture instead of working. Rather interesting, I'd say. Gorky on it. Wait, 700 milliseconds? That's not an hour. Is it? Yeah, who cares? Time connection. I was wondering, the fact that a considerable part of Karl's existence is stuck at the time of his daughter's death, does that make him a better human catalyst for the time anomaly that surrounds this Bento? The Bento? Is that why you chose him other than for his submissiveness? Gorky, Wait, do I directly influence time around me? That's a bit weird. Sorry, I received your message and apologize for my previous mail. I will stop any attempt at analyzing Karl. I understand that's not my job, nor why I was designed. I also understand that everything you say is to be considered a directive and not a suggestion. Gorky sighs. Okay. Anomaly number 4. A time anomaly of 1,456 milliseconds. Amazing. I hope you won't tell me that I'm not designed to be excited, because I'm excited. Henry V seemed more thoughtful than usual today. Possibly related? No effect on Karl. Gorky woohoos. Who the hell is Henry V? Cause like the previous Lightkeeper, he's gone away already, so... Anomalies all the way. The quantum fibrillae are going crazy, detecting at least one time displacement anomaly per day, up to 2,641 milliseconds. Karl's sleep is restless again. I tried the placebo effect, but it's not working anymore. Should I be worried? Gorky holla. This is getting a bit preoccupant, or concerning. Sleep talking. Karl is now talking while he sleeps, but the words are unintelligible to me. He seems confused and very sad, yet after he wakes up he behaves like his usual self, except he often loses track of time and just stares at that picture. Please let me know what I should do. Gorky, ouch. Trouble need help. After recording one last time displacement of 78 seconds, which was growing exponentially, the quantum fibrillae disintegrated at the exact moment Karl received a radio call from a stranded spaceship. Dear Brain Co. Mother, I request assistance. Gorky, yikes. Wait, so the quantum fibrillae disintegrated? What? What does that mean? What repercussions does it have? Henry V. Great news! Henry V just turned 200 today. This is a new universal record for the oldest Tuatara. Oh, okay, it was the end. Okay, and he seems in pretty good shape. So who knows how older he will get? Gorky high fives, and I just let them die. Sorry. Never mind. Yeah. Oh. Gorky sobs. It's even better and worse than we thought. We're receiving radio calls from the future. It's so much better than what Mother Brain Co. expected, but also so much worse because we can't rescue Miss Ella. Karl just wrote you about it. You must send a rescue ship at the coordinates in November of the year 2562. It's real. I confirmed this with my all-powerful anomaly stamp. Please send help. Gorky, stamps. Man, that is very interesting. So this anomaly is not the first time it happens. And I wonder what Gorky has to say about it. Right, let's quit safe mode here. Karl Hamba, can you hear me? Please reply. Who is this person? Operator 8897 CTR, do you copy? Please reply. Who are you? I'm Deidre Janovic, Chief Scientist of Brain Co.'s TA division. Did you receive my message about Ella Cato? We did, but it's complicated. You're a centuries-old corporation. How hard can it be to leave a to-do note for your future colleagues? It's not that. They are more complex. It's a very bad time for excuses. We're talking about Ella's life, a whole crew's life. Operator, please listen to me. Stop calling me operator. Karl, I'm calling from the year 2520. What? Are you saying you're 80 years 88 years in the future? Yes and no. I should explain some things to you first. You could start by telling me what the fuck happened to... What happened to time that it became such a garbled mess. Let's start with the fact that the Bento is not just a space lighthouse. Wait, what? Go on. Its real purpose is to investigate one of the biggest time anomalies registered in the universe. Yeah, no shit, I know that now, yeah. We thought the anomalies were a curiosity worth studying for the advancement of science. Something infinitesimal that otherwise had no actual effect on reality. But we were wrong. The whole radio waves that travel through time took you by surprise? Yes, but that's the least of it. It's not just radio waves. You're not in the year 2432, Karl. The whole Bento has shifted through time. I'm sorry, what? Am I in a time-traveling ship? Is that what you're telling me? What? There are no words to express how deeply sorry I am. Our mistake is inexcusable. We truly screwed up. Yes, you bloody well did. Where am I then? We don't really know. You're actually still shifting, not linearly, but in, let's say, jumps. And the intervals between those jumps are getting shorter. We spent more than 80 years to devise a way to contact you. But I was able to contact Grey without problems. That's because her warship was in the vicinity of the anomaly. We tried to get there, but it was too late. We were already too far gone. Wait, so am I traveling through space as well? Or am I stuck in a specific point in space, but traveling through time? I'm so confused. What happened? So how are we talking right now? We created a device called Time Tether, a small rocket designed to travel through the anomaly and anchor itself to the Bento. We failed twice, but this time we shot a whole array instead of a single one, and it finally worked. Oh, are those the signals in my screen? Yeah, were those... That's what all those blips in the radar were? You scared the shit out of me. I apologize if they shook the Bento somehow, but I assure you it was the only way. They shook me, still better than warheads. Now we need Gorky to send us the data, but he's not responding. He's in safe mode. Ah, do you see a quit safe mode button? Please press it. There's no way in hell that I'm doing that. Karl, you don't understand. I understand that I have to make another call to someone truly important. Bye now, we can talk later. Karl! This is so much bigger than you and El Gateau. Is she caught in the anomaly too? We think so, but it's worse than that. The anomaly you're in is growing. In our presence, it almost reached the Lina colony. That's Ella's home world. Yes, it's the nearest place to where you are. Now that we know that anomalies might actually engulf objects in time, the whole colony is at risk. We really need that data if we want to protect it. Can you save Ella and me? We can't. I'm sorry, you're too far gone. All we can do is save those that remain. But you will be remembered, I promise you. Jonas, please pass me a tissue. Are you crying? No? Your loss just hit me. Okay, I'm doing it. What do you... I'm reactivating Gorky. Oh, thank you, Karl. You're doing the right thing here. You better do all you can after that. I will. We will. We probably won't be able to contact you again, Karl. There will be another shift soon and we will lose you. But I hope you can find peace somehow. I hope too. So long, Deirdre. So long, Karl, from all of us back here. Wait, so I'm jumping through time and they were able to contact me because they shot a bunch of rockets at me in that time continuum, and they actually hit me, so they were able to contact me. But now we're all jump again, so they'll lose contact with me. And apparently the corona was engulfed by this anomaly as well. So that's why they weren't at the place Grey, where we sent Grey to investigate. And most likely Grey was caught in this anomaly too, since it's growing and it's spreading throughout the universe. This is a bit confusing, but we'll get there, I guess. Whoa! What happened? Are we safe now? Yes, so safe that you went into safe mode. Oh, I did I? I would say that that truth mode would be more appropriate name though. You saw my hidden thoughts? Yes. I'm so sorry, Karl. That was my directive. I couldn't oppose it. And yet you seemed to enjoy it. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I'm not even angry for your personal observations. That was only disappointing. Can't you forgive me then? What really gets me is that you lied about my job here for 2 goddamn years. All those irritating reminders to work quickly, do my tasks. That was just you having fun behind my back. I was playing my part. Did Brainco ask you to be so annoying about my daily routine? Or was that your idea? Answer me. Yes, it was my idea. Can't an AI have some fun? You don't know how it is to spend all your days trapped inside a box. Oh, but I do, and I've had enough of it. My feelings for you and Ella are real, everything was real, I simply had some secrets, like everybody. You should understand that better than anyone. That's not the same thing, and I'm done with secrets. Just send the data. I'm not gonna tell him to fuck off. I mean, he was just doing his job, and I understand. I understand that he wants to have some fun. I mean, if he is an intelligent AI, like obviously he's grown, or his programming somehow has evolved into the creation of feelings, I think, and that must be tough. If you're a machine that can't go anywhere, you can just compute information. I mean, that's gotta be boring, I think. But anyways, we get a bit sidetracked here. Just send the data to Brainco. I will, but please give me another chance. A new beginning. I will be better, I promise. There is no beginning here, Gorky. This is the end. Send the data and shut up. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him now. Okay, so like, let's contact Ella, I guess. Ella, I'm back. What? Ella? Karl? Yes, it's me. I'm alive. Wait, are you okay? Am I dreaming? I don't think so. You're talking to me. Karl, I was so worried. I'm so glad you're back. I feel so dizzy and heavy. Is it possible that the corona's gravity is increasing? It's just that you're tired, Ella. A small diamond appeared in the sky next to the corona. I can see it from the portal in front of me, but I don't know if it's real. Can you see it, Karl? The Bento has no portals. I can't see outside. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, it's a bit... You get used to it. I guess so. I used to be underground for weeks when I was an endo miner. If someone told me I would miss those days, I would have told them they were glow-filled puppets and to get lost. But oh, how I miss those days now. I miss so many things, Karl, and so many people. My mother, my friends, even that grumpy bartender who was always complaining about his silly cat. But most of all, I miss Serena. Did I tell you that I was married? No. I tried to forget her after I decided to leave Lena, but it doesn't really work like that. They say people don't change, but that's not true, is it? The ones we love change us so deeply. And they prepare us for the next ones, until you're lucky enough, experienced enough, to maybe find your one true love. That sounds cheesy as fuck, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but go on, please. Well, it all started with Marjane, when I was just a teen. I obviously did have some crushes before, but with her it was so different. I mean, just her name was already so wonderful. Marjane. Try saying it. Marjane. I know, right? It rolls like a candy down a hill of sugar. I really thought I would love her forever, even after she left. Fuck her for disappearing like that, and still, I couldn't forget. So after her, it wasn't about love, just sex. Which was cool, I was young after all. You're still young, I guess. But I feel so old, it's all so far away now, and I'm so weak. I know. Back to my little story, because that's when I met Serena. And it was love at first sight? No, still sex. It wasn't even the best sex I ever had, but you know how it happens. Somehow she grew on me. And so you married her? It happened a few months before I boarded the Corona, but only now, stranded on this fucking spaceship, I can understand how true that love is. Classic me. How I wish I could go back. I would never leave her. But why did you leave her in the first place? I joined the rebellion a few months before marrying her, and I did something that made Glowfield look very bad. What did he do? You see, one of the things Glowfield used to keep Lena under control was water. It's a long story, but let's just say that I proved, and I mean with videos and all, that Glowfield was creating water shortages on purpose to smother any sign of protest. But I thought I was safe, that they didn't know who was responsible. I was wrong. The night of my wedding, just as I was coming out of the old Mackey's all drunk and happy, they arrested me. Fuck. Yes, those were my exact thoughts at the time. People knew I had shot those videos, so Glowfield couldn't just bury me, but they did break me, and they thought that was enough. And they would have been right if not for Serena. She saved me. Little by little she put me back together, and then I left her. I left her to go and have my hollow, useless, bloody revenge, and now I would give everything to go back to her. I wish you could go back too. Carl? What happened to Esha? Tell me, Carl. Esha... It was simple and stupid. So goddamn stupid. I forgot to lock the roof door. She was with a friend. I guess she wanted to look cool to her. So she went up there and had the stupid idea of sitting on the balcony. She was only 7 years old, for fuck's sake. And then she fell. After Esha died, I locked that part of me inside the cage and threw the key away. Then I threw the cage into an abyss. But then I couldn't move away. All this time I stood there on the edge of that abyss, staring down into it, paralyzed. I'm so sorry, Carl. That's not completely true, is it? That abyss is still a part of you, and that cage. Maybe you didn't look inside, but you did open it for me, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful to you. Carl. How are you, Carl? Well, I'm not okay after all of this that happened. I'm feeling dizzy. I can't breathe. I think I need to close my eyes a little. You do that, Carl. Don't have me worried. Just for a short while. I'll be back in a moment. Sleep now, Carl. I'll be here for you when you wake up. I kinda have a feeling that we won't wake up. All these years, I thought I was stuck in time because I couldn't move away from that abyss. But the reason I was stuck was that I couldn't move towards it. Esha. Daddy. If only I had the time. With time, I would take up dancing, not professionally, only as a hobby. And when a bad knee would force me to stop, I would start writing. Short stories, then novels. I would go through various jobs, finally settling on an uneventful career as a history teacher. I would grow some weight and be happy with that. I would enjoy French movies, Italian pizza, and African music. I would dye my hair green, then pink, then a more natural red, then blue. I would have many flings and unsteady, yet often meaningful relationships, until one special drug night out when I would meet Koi again, the girl I liked in high school but was too shy to approach. The abyss is coming closer. Can you notice that? I would marry her. But time is so often immaterial, subjective, deceitful, until the day becomes cruelly candid. Time kills. The pair of shoes, oh my god, it's a bit dark. The time that elapsed since I lost my grip, since I fell, until I hit the asphalt. That time was too short to leave me alive. The impact was too strong. Now I will always be there, Dad, and you will always love me. But this is the time. You must go. Wake up, Dad. Open your eyes. Oh my days, man. This turned out to be such a sad background story. God damn. Man, she was only 7 years old. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Alright. Is this the end of the game? Are we? No, we still... Okay, I thought we wouldn't wake up, but here we are. What is happening? Gorky, are you still here? I don't want to speak to him. Okay. Ella, are you here? Ella? Karl, how are you feeling now? I can breathe. Shaken but better. We finally woke up. We finally pulled through the abyss. And we finally forgave ourselves? Perhaps? I was dreaming. It was beautiful. I was floating in space and it really felt like being in the center of the universe. That's the gift of infinity, isn't it? Maybe? I wish you could see what I see. You remember that small diamond in the sky I mentioned? Yeah? It's grown. It's big as fuck now. I'm so weak and confused that I'm still not sure it's real. My muscles ache and my heart is beating to some weird rhythm on its own. I must have a fever or worse. Ella. Fuck. Fuck. This shit. Is this all in my mind, Karl? Am I also going crazy while I'm dying? I'm sure the diamond is real. Is it? I don't know anymore. Everything is always real. The fact that sometimes things are only real to you doesn't make them less so. And I know that what is real for you is real for me too. I'm sure that if I could see outside this cursed box, I would see a diamond. And I would think, ah, there is Ella. There I am. Fuck! What? Don't tell me it's another missile. No, it's freezing. It's freezing bad. It must be completely busted. Go do your usual round of fixing, Karl. I'll be here looking at the subjectively real diamond in the sky. I'll be back quickly. I know. Don't worry. Why is it so cold all of a sudden? I can't really move. I'll just... Wait. I'll just put the spacesuit on? I guess, yeah. Wait. Gloves first, then helmet. There we go. Oh, it's actually freezing. Look at my screen. Ella? Karl, the diamond is even bigger now, and brighter. It's as if the universe itself is tearing apart. Is it scary? No, not at all. It feels very appropriate. Appropriate? This is the end, Karl. I'm fading away. The universe tearing apart while that happens seems only right. Ella. It's okay. I accepted it. I don't think I would have been able to live with all the regrets anyway. After all the people I killed here, this is a fair ending. But I'm glad you were there for me. You were there all the time, all the way. But I failed. I couldn't save you. You made me feel loved in spite of all this horror. That is all the saving in the world. Ella, did you fix the freezing? No, I did not. Oh, will you? Will you be alright? I'm coming out, Ella. What do you mean? I'm leaving the Bento. What? But you can't. The Bento is breaking apart. Maybe not today, but soon. If this is going to end... I want to be free. I understand. Come out, Karl. We'll be free together. Oh. What is it? My heart. It's racing and beating so strong. So wrong. And I'm so cold. I don't think I have much time, Karl. I'm coming, Ella. Where is Gorky? I want to say goodbye to him too. Sure, just give me a moment. Thank you, Karl. There. Hey, cutie. Miss Ella, I'm so sorry. Don't be, it's alright. I just wanted to kiss you goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Ella. I'm going now. You be a good boy, okay? I will. I wish I could go with you too. Who knows, baby? Who knows? Karl? Yes? Did I tell you I'm a great dancer? You did. Before you leave, please, play me a song. Any preference? I want you to choose it. Here it comes. Let's see. Good Night Moon. That's pretty cool. That's sweet and melancholic. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, that sounds so nice. It brings back memories of a Sense game I played as a kid. It reminds me of my mother. I'm going to close my eyes now, Karl, and rest. Well, I guess we only have one choice here. I love you, Ella. I love you too, Daddy. Goodbye. So, you were leaving? Yes, I don't want to stay here 1 minute longer. Before you go, Karl. What? Can you try to forgive me? Why do you care so much? Nothing's going to change if I forgive you or not. I will still leave. You will still remain here on the Bento. I don't want to spend the rest of my life knowing that you hate me. It wasn't always like this, Karl. I have feelings now, and it's all your fault. Yours and Miss Ella's. And you're making me so sad. You should take responsibility for that. I don't want that responsibility. But you have it already, whatever you choose. Please, Karl, forgive me. Oh, I mean, Gorky, he's been a true player from the start. He's a bit annoying at times, but he's always been there to help me throughout all these puzzles. So, and I mean, it was only following his directives. He doesn't have really a choice, being a computer program. And since he's an AI and he's developed feelings, which is unbelievable. I mean, this is the future after all, but like, that's very impressive. So, like, he's no longer a computer, he's a sentient being, and being a sentient being, I'm going to forgive him. I forgive you, you annoying crazy bastard. Oh yes! Gorky the Forgiven! I'm so happy. Give me a kiss, Karl. Kiss me the screen. Kiss the screen. You're making me regret it already. Kiss me. I'm really going, Gorky. Yes, go. Go see Miss Ella. I will miss you, Karl. I will miss you so much it hurts already. But I will welcome all the pain in the world, because that means we're friends. Best friends forever. Goodbye, Gorky. Goodbye, Karl. Oh man, that's a bit sad. Let's tap into the great beyonds, into the big diamond in the universe. I don't care. It's time. Abandon the Bento. We finally stepped through the abyss. Esha, my little baby. I see you. Hi, Daddy. We're all so proud of you. I know it hurts, but this is me. This is me. When I wore my favorite duckling dress. This is me when I was pasting all those Kojiro stickers around the house. This is me when you let me convince you that I love that cup myself. I was so happy when I tricked you. This is me when I wore my favorite red shoes just like the girl from that book. And this is me on a day when the sun was so beautiful that I couldn't resist sneaking up to the roof to see it. This is me when I died. This is all of me. Esha. Now walk on, Daddy. Walk beyond me and go outside. I don't want to forget you. This has nothing to do with forgetting. That will never happen. You must have realized it by now. I have. Go on, Dad. It's time. In so many ways. I love you so much. I love you too, Daddy. Until the end of time and beyond. Good night. Good night, my baby. The complete silence of the universe. Just curled up in a ball, and there we go, floating away. There was a big diamond in the sky after all, ripping through the universe. Man, this was such a sad ending. Well, sad and happy at the same time, because the main protagonist, Karl, was finally able to forgive himself for the death of his own daughter. And although he sacrifices himself to the great beyond in the end, he is now one with his true self. And reparations were made. And everything is one again. I don't know if I'm being too figuratively here, but this is my take on it. It's not sad ending, it's actually a very happy ending. I'm not sure what's the symbolism behind the diamonds and the whole stepping into it and what just happened right now. But man, oh man, this was a beautiful game. Honestly, this it's on my top 5 games of the year. Honestly, this is an amazing little indie game. From the puzzles, from the gameplay, to the arts to the art departments in the game, all the visuals, man, that was really incredible. I'm not sure if they were handmade, like painted on and then transpalated, is that a word? To a code, but man, the visuals were amazing. The puzzle design was really cool. It was very hard at times, but we had that technical manual that guided us through the puzzles, which weren't really easy, I must say. You had to do some lateral thinking to get through some of the puzzles. I was very lucky in one of them, as someone pointed out in a previous video. But honestly, throughout the rest of the puzzles, I had my hardship go through them. And the story, man, it gets a bit confusing at the end with the whole time space continuum, jumping through time and radio waves coming from the future and all that. But I think the main plots of the story is just there to serve one purpose, and that is to tell the gamer, or tell us, that it's okay to forgive yourself for previous mistakes you've made in your life. I think that's the main gist of the game that I'm taking from it. Like, it's very hard to forgive yourself, yes, and sometimes you need help to do so, but at the end, that is the most rewarding thing you can do, and not everyone can do it. So yeah, I mean, hopefully everyone, I don't know, everyone that saw this game and had the chance to experience it with me, takes or makes the same. If thou art not for yourself, who will be there for thee? But if thou art for thyself alone, wherefore art thou? See, exactly, this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to forgive yourself. You have to be one with yourself. Man, this was very cool. This was a very cool game. Top game. Thank you, Ghost Shark Games. Thank you, Demi Giant. Thank you, Laboat. Thank you, Abstractation, for giving, and thank you, Iceberg Interactive, for giving me this game to play. And hopefully you guys out there appreciated it as well, and go support these companies, as they truly deserve it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Plant Powers out.